this whole thing about the Rhiannon Dixon narrative, you're saying that she pulled out of a fight with you that was supposed to be mandatory. Her camp is saying that she was given an opportunity to fight elsewhere for the vacant WBO lightweight world title. She's chosen to go down that route. But she says she'll look to fight you after you fought Beatrice Ferreira. If so, in your opinion, which is the bigger fight for you?
What is a bigger fight? What generates more money? Well, put it like this: when Eddie Hearn offered me the Rhiannon Dixon fight, he offered me more money than when he offered me the Beatrice Ferreira fight. So, I would say Rhiannon Dixon is a bigger name domestically. I think Beatrice Ferreira is a million miles a better fighter. I think she'll go to the Olympics, come back, and maybe she'll become a bigger name. I don't know. Things change in 6 months. They change, You can't look at what's happening now, because in the next fight, she may lose the next fight. She's got a really tough opponent, so she needs to focus on that. Karen Carvajal is no game, no joke. She pushed Kate Taylor hard, and she's skillful, man. She's got good skills, and someone who I was also looking to fight. So yeah, she needs to focus on that, because there's no guarantee that she'll win it. I would not be surprised if Karen Carvajal wins that fight. So yeah, she needs to focus on that. What would I say is a bigger fight? Right now, if we were to fight tomorrow, I would say Rhiannon Dixon is a bigger fight. But as you all know, Beatrice is going to the Olympics, going to come back. Maybe she'll medal again, and if she does, I think that improves her name, that improves her following. She'll become a bit bigger, a bit more well known, and then obviously is a bigger fight. She's a better fighter. So the fight itself will always be more interesting.
It's interesting. I assume everyone knows who Beatrice is. Probably because, obviously I come from the amateur scene like yourself. I just assumed everyone knew who she was, but obviously not.
Obviously not. Definitely not.
That's crazy that you would be offered more money. I guess it makes sense, though, because it is if you were to fight Rhiannon, it is a domestic clash. Whereas I think you and Beatrice, that's a kind of global level, because she has a good following, you have a good following. But do you respect Rhiannon, the fact that she came from white collar, she had no kind of real amateur background, and yet she's mixing it with you girls at the top?
Not really, no. I don't respect that. Listen, I respect anyone who steps into the ring, and I respect the fact that she's fighting for a world title. But in terms of me just going, she was a white-collar fighter, so now I have so much respect because now she's a pro fight. No, that's not where my respect is gained and earned. My respect isn't given out, doled out by what you achieved in such a short span of time. She still has got a lot to achieve, and she's still got a big fight ahead of her. She wins that fight, then yeah, I'll respect her. My respect level will definitely increase, but I don't really care about whether she comes. She could be never had a fight before, If she's in the ring and if she's got a belt and I want it, then that's what I want.
And if she does win, if she does come through this next fight, would it be a case of you would rather fight Beatrice before, get a few belts under, a few belts on your arm if you win, or would you go the Dixon route to make the money?
I don't know. Whatever opportunity presents itself the quickest, the easiest, and the more financial is the one I will go to. This is prize fighting, and that's what my manager, his job is to do is get the most money. I don't think, honestly, hand on heart, Rhiannon Dixon wants the fight. I don't think her team want the fight. I've heard from her team and from what people have said about her team, they don't want the fight. They will never want that fight in a million years. I want the Beatrice Ferreira fight, but I'm thinking it's such a big fight. It's such a good fight. Like, that is a spoil for the fans. Like,
100%. I agree.
That is a massive, really good fight. We saw Michaela Mayer, Tasha Jonas on the weekend. We seen Kate Taylor and Chantel Cameron. That's the level that fight would be at. It would be really good. So it just makes more sense to wait a little bit. Rhiannon Dixon, on the other hand, as you said, just turn pro from white collar. Trust me, if I fight Rhiannon Dixon, it would not be that competitive. It will not be that even. It will not be that exciting. And I don't know how long she's gonna stick around. How successful she's gonna be. That's still to be decided. I don't know. So I thinking make that fight happen now because I don't know if she'll win the next one. I don't know if she'll be a world champion. I don't know, honestly. I'm not saying it to disrespect her or put her down. I don't know if she'll win that fight. But I know for a fact if Beatrice Ferreira goes and fights for a world title, she'll win it. Now, I know for a fact if I go for a world title, I'll win it too. So that's why I'm saying we can wait that a little bit. But let's make that one happen now. But listen, she's got a team saying, let's go the money fights, the big name fights, and the title fights versus fighting Carline Dubois, where it's a little bit, shady.
But to be fair, let's play devil's advocate. Isn't that smarter for them to avoid, a potential hiccup in her journey by fighting somebody like yourself? Where, let's be fair, there are named fighters that are like, Caroline Dubois, I don't want it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, of course I get that. That's what I'm saying. I understand why she's gone for the Karen Carbajal. I totally understand it, and I respect that more than anything. I get that. No problem. And I think that's a really good fight. Karen Carbajal and Rhiannon Dixon is a really good fight. I think the winner proves themselves as a legitimate world champion, and yeah.